What's up, everyone? If you don't know me, I am CasualChuck. I make fan-made documentary videos based on publicly available information. Okay, I'm like one of those investigative journalists out there on YouTube. You know, my inspirations are Patrick Gavia from MMA. From basketball, maybe I'd say my inspiration is Jimmy High Roller of NBA. I really like those creators and I want to be like them, and that's what I do as well for the fan base. Okay, so a lot of people call me Uncle Chuck. I don't know, maybe because I'm getting old, but last night I dropped this prediction video about Xonara. Man, it's called Xonara Story Episode 1 in Plain Sight, featuring SB19. And a small, incredibly vocal minority of fans are absolutely losing their minds over it, guys. Look, it's a tiny fraction of the community, okay? But I have to address this absolute clown fest before they start poisoning you guys. You know, before they start poisoning the well and trying to gaslight my actual normal supporters. For starters, these absolute speedrunners of missing the point seem to completely forget that the entire video is highly speculative, you know? It is literally just informed guesses based on publicly available information. I said this like 50 times. I emphasized it. You know, I said, take note of the word might, right? I said it like 50 times throughout the entire video, guys. If you manage to miss that, you either completely lack basic reading comprehension or you are just low-key complimenting my research skills, which is, you know, thank you. Okay, for you to actually take my predictions as 100% absolute objective facts is honestly kind of flattering. You think I'm some sort of an all-seeing wizard? No, I'm not, man. What I found, you will find if you try. You know, but the main thing these weirdos are crying about is the part where I speculated that Xonara's fandom name might be Furzones. They're claiming I spoiled the surprise. Yeah, I'm a spoiler. And that pinangunahan ko daw ang 1Z. They're crying that I should have waited for 1Z Entertainment's official announcement. It's just, you know what, it's just pure unadulterated nonsense in my humble opinion, guys. The information is literally sitting right there on the internet. If it wasn't me making a video on it, Miss O is probably gonna do it. CETV is probably gonna do it. Or some of these AI slop SB19 content creators who are coming out recently would have covered it in 5 minutes later. You know, hell, even some actual news might have picked it up. How can you possibly spoil something that is already out in the open? Or anyone with a working keyboard to find? It makes zero sense, you guys. And then we have the intellectual titans who think I shouldn't be sharing trademark information from the WIPO website, the World Intellectual Property website. Now, this website, let me just pull that up, guys. This website, yeah? So let me just search 1Z. I didn't even need a password to access all of these guys. Okay? I didn't even have to sign up. This is public for a reason, fellas. Okay. Guys, it's public for a reason. You know, this isn't some deep state government. This isn't the Epstein files, okay? You know, it's not those type of files I leaked. It's the global brand database. It operates on the principle of constructive notice. That means the public is legally presumed to know about the claims so that other businesses don't spend thousands of dollars developing a brand name only to get blindsided and get sued later because someone else already put in the claim. Alright? 1Z is a real company, you guys. They know exactly how the law works. They knew someone was bound to find this, and they're fine with it. They're not stupid, guys. You crying about it seems like you're underestimating their decision making, which is kind of sad. In fact, it actually strengthens their legal claim to the names. Have you thought about that, guys? This is public for a reason. That is the entire point of the website being public. Look, guys, SB19 is massive. You cannot stop that. They're popular. Some of these people seems to be stuck on the narrative wherein SB19 is trying to make it out there. SB19, we are the only ones who support SB19, so we want to protect them. Guys, SB19 is already massive. They are global. Everything related to them, including Xonara and 1Z, are being watched in their every single move, guys. And they are fully aware of that. So people need to stop being professionally offended on their behalf. I am feeling 1Z? Feeling 1Z? What the hell, bro? It's giving massive toxic gatekeeper vibes in my humble opinion, guys, and it's the exact kind of behavior that turns away potential die-hard fans. Please, as Jordan said it, guys, stop it. It's incredibly cringe. Another peak comedy, guys, of this entire situation. Most of the people who are throwing a tantrum about me sharing the pending trademarks are the exact same people who were reposting and sharing trademark information back when SB19 was going through the trenches trying to secure their own name. They are also the same person who have shared the trademark information when SB19 regained their name. The hypocrisy is actually staggering. It's a masterpiece in double standards, guys. So that is okay to share and this one isn't? Come on, guys. So you really have to ask yourself, are they actually upset that I spoiled the surprise? Or are they just furious that I connected the dots and figured this all out first? It kind of smells like pure ampalaya, guys. I'm sorry. These guys don't know what investigative journalism is all about. Maybe they're new to this type of content. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep doing what I do best, what I like the most. Analyzing for you guys, speculating, generating hype for our idols, and celebrating the growth of P-pop and SB19's empire, including Xonara. If looking at public legal databases and making educated guesses is enough to trigger you, then you are going to have a very long, very miserable time to be on the internet. To my actual supporters who understands how the real world works, just enjoy the hype, guys. Masaya lang tayo dito. Let's keep happy, hyping up our favorite artists because they deserve it. I appreciate you all, guys, massively. And to the gatekeepers throwing a tantrum in my mentions, grab some tissue, cope harder, get used to it. Because I'm not slowing down. Okay? Block me, guys! So, that's it. That's all I'm wanting to say. Take it or leave it. You know what? 1Z has not messaged me to this day. I wonder. Kayo pa yung nauna. Parang kayo yung mga hipokrito. Parang kayo yung nag-feeling 1Z dyan. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. See you guys. Love you. Spread love.